Once upon a time, in a magical forest where trees whispered secrets and streams sang lullabies, lived a brave young girl named Ella. She had golden hair that sparkled in the sunlight and a heart full of curiosity. Ella loved to explore the forest, but her favorite place was the mystical cave near the enchanted waterfall. One sunny morning, Ella set out on an adventure. As she skipped along the forest path, she noticed something shimmering in the distance. Curious, she followed the glimmer until she reached the mouth of the cave. To her surprise, the shimmering came from a beautiful dragon named Aurora. Aurora had scales that glistened like rainbows and eyes that twinkled like stars. "Hello, Ella," Aurora greeted her in a gentle, melodic voice. "I've been waiting for you." "Hello, Aurora," Ella replied, a little startled but excited. "Why were you waiting for me?" "I need your help," Aurora explained. "The magical crystal that lights up our forest has been stolen by the mischievous goblins. Without it, the forest will lose its magic." Ella's eyes widened. "I'll help you, Aurora. Where do we start?" Aurora spread her majestic wings. "Climb on my back, and we'll fly to the Goblin Mountain where the goblins live." With a sense of adventure tingling in her toes, Ella climbed onto Aurora's back. They soared high above the forest, the wind whipping through Ella's hair. Soon they reached Goblin Mountain, a dark and rocky place where the sun rarely shone. Aurora landed softly, and they sneaked toward the goblins' hideout. They could hear the goblins laughing and see the crystal glowing in the middle of their camp. Ella and Aurora needed a plan. "I have an idea," whispered Ella. "Let's use the magic of the forest to create an illusion and distract the goblins." Aurora nodded and, with a wave of her claw, summoned a swarm of magical fireflies. The fireflies began to dance and swirl around the goblins, creating beautiful patterns of light. The goblins, mesmerized by the display, forgot all about the crystal. Taking the opportunity, Ella tiptoed into the camp and carefully grabbed the crystal. As soon as it was in her hands, the forest began to glow brighter. The goblins, realizing what had happened, tried to chase Ella, but Aurora swooped in and scooped her up just in time. They flew back to the enchanted forest, the crystal safely with them. As they landed, the forest came alive with vibrant colors and magic. The trees danced with joy, and the streams sang even louder. "Ella, you have saved our forest," Aurora exclaimed. "Thank you for your bravery and cleverness."
Ella smiled brightly.
"It was an adventure I'll never forget." From that day on, Ella and Aurora became the best of friends. They had many more adventures together, always protecting the magic of their enchanted forest. And so, the forest remained a place of wonder and enchantment, thanks to the bravery of a little girl named Ella and her magical friend, Aurora the dragon. And they lived happily ever after,